Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we are doing another Amonkhet Intermediate Swiss Draft League. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Never Return is the rare. Good removal spell, deals with everything, and then gives you a zombie. We've got a Zombie Lord, a Great Maw, Compulsory Rest, Top Crop Elite. Plenty of goodies in here. I mean, I suppose we can take the rare. Like I said, deal with anything and then get a zombie later. Not bad. Not bad at all. So I suppose we'll take that. Although, maybe there's an argument for the Lord. But also committing to an archetype with your first pick, not highly recommended. Let's just take this card. I know Never Return's good. I know it is. What else we got? Best card here. It's a pretty unexciting pack in terms of bomby cards. Like Splendid Agony, totally playable. Vitalist, Ramp, decent. Spearmaster, same sort of thing. I mean, I can just take the Splendid Agony. It's probably on par with everything else in this pack. Vitalist, usually Ramp is like nutso, but oddly, I guess it's just because it's such a low curve format. That, yeah, Vitalist is really not that great. It's whatever. Not that spectacular. Also a Gale Strike in here. Pretty good, but I'm fine with taking Splendid Agony. This card's good. It's not insane, but like I said, it's pretty much on par with everything else in this pack. There's nothing in here that's standing out as, like, must take. So, at that point, might as well just take a pretty solid spell that goes along with our first pick. Okay. Alright, let me think about this. So, there's Cartouche, Electrify, Binding Mummy, another Vitalist. Huh. I mean, I can take Electrify. It's probably fine. I actually don't think Electrify is that nuts. Like, Cartouche, at this point, to me, almost is better, but that can't be right. I'd probably just take Electrify. But yeah, the red Cartouche is really good. Really good. I mean, I might as well take Electrify, I guess. It's pretty, once again, kind of unexciting pack. Nothing standing out as, like, must take or nuts. Okay. Entangler seems good here. Over the Bat. Nest of Scarabs, kind of a build around, but kind of cool with, like, Splendid Agony. Let's take the Entangler. I know this card's good. Taking it over Companion and Blighted Bat. Yeah, Entangler is good 2-drop. Very, very good 2-drop. Okay, so now we have Mummy, Nimbleblade, Kenra, Blighted Bat. I personally like the Mummy quite a bit. Almost would argue that I like it more than Nimbleblade Kenra. Just because it comes down so early. But Nimbleblade, I guess, does kind of work well so far. We have 3 non-creature spells. But typically in your decks you end up with like 8 or 9 non-creature spells, which does make Nimbleblade not that exciting. Festering Mummy, I probably just take over Nimbleblade. I mean, it's good with a Brute Strength, or at least it's better with a Brute Strength than Festering Mummy, but I don't know. I kind of like the Mummy. Maybe Bat because it flies, but I usually just err on the side of 1 and 2 drops. Like, flyers are good too, but I never have a shortage of 3 drops. Like, that's just gotta focus and make sure you have enough 1 and 2 drops, in my opinion. Alright, so there's Soul Stinger, which I probably just take over. Pitiless Vizier here. So pitiless. Look at him. Just no pity at all. Let's take this Soul Stinger. Well, we can take a Fling. We have Destined to Lead, which is pretty good. I don't know about splashing for lead though. That's a little bit suspect. All right, let's take this Fling. I know this card as a one of is pretty good, and Unburden and Violent Impact or whatever. Anyway, so okay, that's a late Evolving Wilds. Hey, is As Foretold worth anything anymore? It was worth actually surprisingly a high amount a little while ago, not too long ago. It's still 2 tickets? Alright, I'm taking 2 tickets over Evolving Wilds. I can't believe 2 tickets made it this far. That's crazy. Alright, and then look, immediately rewarded. Nah, I think we're going to take Initiate or Dissenter. Probably Initiate. I actually like Dissenter too. It's kind of an annoying blocker. But Initiate seems correct. Making stuff unblockable is tough to deal with. Pretty fine 2-drop. Alright, we'll cut the red card here. Cut the black card. Take the black card. That's a late Winds of Rebuke, though. That's a good card, too. Dune Beetle, surprisingly bad in this format, believe it or not. Right, cutting all the black and red, so that's a good start. And we're actually looking decent right now. Good removal. Fairly good curve. Would prefer to not play Hyena Pack, if at all possible. But this little core deck we have going right now seems fine to me. Alright. Sun-Scorched Desert Shore. Alright. Guess we'll get an island. We are ready for our next pack here. Okay. A couple good multicolor uncommons. However, I guess we're looking at like Electrify or Horror of the Broken Lands. Alright, I guess we'll take another Electrify. I don't love Electrify anymore. I only think it's okay and playable, but not great. I mean, it deals with quite a few things, but 4 mana. It's got that 4 mana weakness. I mean, I only have 4 red cards and 4 black cards. That's a pretty healthy mix of those 2 colors, though. It's a little bit, and neither of these are worth like jumping off into. Like Honored Crop Captain, maybe because it's just a 2-drop that with a really powerful ability, actually. But we'll just take the Electrify, I guess. Ooh, Neheb. Yeah, Neheb's probably. Geez, Trial of Zeal too. This pack has to have everything we want. Curse Minotaur. I mean, we're gonna take Neheb because we actually don't even have any other. Jeez, we don't even have any other Minotaurs. That's okay. Actually, is Neheb even worth taking? It's got First Strike, gives First Strike to other Minotaurs, buffs, but the ability's not even that good. You know, honestly, I don't even think Neheb's worth it now that I'm thinking about it. It's only okay, and Trial I can kill people, and we could still get some cartouches. It's certainly early enough. Yeah, I think Trial of Zeal is better than Neheb. Honestly, Neheb's not even that good. Maybe if you have like 8 Minotaurs. But remember, that stupid deal combat damage to a player, each player discards a card, is like, it's worse than you think it is. I'm going to take Trial of Zeal. I don't know, who knows, maybe we'll even get Neheb back, and then I'll take him. Depends. Okay, so there's a Mummy, but maybe we take Thresher Lizard here. I mean, I usually err towards the lower curve stuff. Geez, Scaled Behemoth, big. But, no, I actually like Thresher Lizard quite a bit. This card's impressed me in the format. Pretty efficient beater. And then when he's 4/4 for 3, you're really happy. Guess we take Final Reward. I mean, our removal is good. However, we are, in fact, going to need creatures in order to win. I know, it's strange, but I guess you can... I don't really want to count Never Return as a creature card. I don't want to count a 7-mana 2/2 as a creature card in my deck. Okay, now I think I'm going to take Curse Minotaur. I love Brute Strength, and it's good, but we actually want a good amount of creatures in here. And Curse Minotaur is kind of a premium one. I mean, granted, it'd be better with Neheb, but I don't care. Curse Minotaur is fine on its own. Menace. 3 mana, 3 power Menace in black at common. What is going on in Magic these days, folks? Creatures have the hyper efficiency of commons. It's getting out of control. Next thing you know, it's going to be like 1 mana 4/4s. No, it's not going to get that crazy. Okay, so we have... What? It's the latest cast out I've ever seen. We have Tormenting Voice. I might just take the Fetid Pools. It's not about the blue splash. It's more like it's nice to have cycle lands, actually. I mean, Tormenting Voice is playable, but I would prefer to just fill my deck with creatures, I think. And Limits of Solidarity is okay, too. But I'm going to take the Fetid Pools. It's actually nice to have, even in aggro decks, a tap land that can also be cycled. basically a land that you can just play and it can cycle later. I think that's actually pretty valuable for the deck. More valuable than people may give it credit for. I mean, yeah, and I could possibly splash a blue spell, but it's pretty unlikely. Blue would be an odd splash, I think. So we can take the bat now, or the mummy. I mean, bat has flying, like I said. We got another pack, and I really do want some more 1 and 2 drops, which makes me want to take the mummy here. Mummy's just kind of mediocre. Blighted Bat is slightly better. I guess I could take it, but like I said, if I don't fill up with enough 1 and 2 drops, I start to get concerned. I don't want my curve to start at 3. I think we're going to take the mummy. I think Bat's slightly better, but for curve purposes, I'd rather have the mummy. Can really never have enough 2 drops. Glorious End. Yeah, well, this card's really not that great. I remember playing it during the pre-release and having opportunities to cast it, and then I was like, I might lose if I cast it. That's never something you want to say when you should I cast this? I don't know, I might lose the game from this spell that I cast. Yeah, it seems better than it is the problem. We're going to take Brute Strength, though, and be happy enough with that. Honestly, like, Brute Strength is probably better in the format than Electrify. I know that seems like blasphemy, but I actually believe that. I think you're going to end up winning more games on the back of some Brute Strengths than you are on the back of Electrify. So I could take Honed Kopesh here, but I think we'll take another Mummy. There's also a Wandering Death. We don't have any bomb creatures to bring back, though. So Wandering Death seems a little bit worse. We just need some beaters here. Well, we got Mummies for days. Unfortunately, the Mummies are not that fantastic, but they're certainly playable. I think we'll just pass all these, let someone have them. We're not going to play Bantu's Monument. I guess Cradle of the Accursed is possible. Pretty unlikely. Let someone have Gift. Alright, so pack 3, we're looking for creatures. We need 5 creatures. At least 5 creatures. What do we got? Entangler is a fine start. Geez, Trial? Oh boy. Yeah, we're going to take Entangler anyway. Entangler's good 2-drop, exactly what we're looking for. And, yeah, I guess we're going to pass some insane green and white cards here. Trial, Strike. I love the Warrior, the Compulsory Rest. Somebody's getting rewarded here, but I'm fine with the Entangler. Wow. Liliana's Mastery is such a good 5-drop. Yeah, we're taking that over Stamina, Ceradon, Sure Shot, whatever. Yeah, Mastery is an incredibly powerful card. With or without zombies in your deck, it just makes a little army for you. So there's a Decimator Beetle in here. I guess we'll take the Initiate now over the 4th Mummy. Cartouche in here as well. Alright. Well, I guess this is a zombie, so now it makes more sense with the Mastery. Alright. Jeez. We have all this discard nonsense, though. Well, it's alright. Probably won't hurt us. Ooh, True Heart Twins is actually really good. Yeah, I think True Heart Twins is actually really good. I like this card. Been very impressed with it. We only have a couple Exert cards, but it is really good. Team buff. Taking it over 2 drops. So I guess this counts as a creature, so we're at like 14 creatures currently. Can definitely count Liliana's Mastery as a creature. Alright, so we can take another Mummy over Evolving Wilds and Compulsory Rest. I'm fine with that. You can take the Bat now, or the Sure Shot, or a Ceradon. So, I guess we can just go the flying route here as our 24th card. Though at this point, I might find a replacement for Horror of the Broken Lands. Although, Horror with our Mummies, I guess that is a thing. Sure Shot's inflatable, which I do kind of like, but I guess Bat's a zombie and it flies, so it makes sense for us. Okay, another fling. I don't think that's going to happen, but I guess we'll take it. I'm not needing anything else in here. Another Mummy. Well, is 5 enough? Yeah, 5 is more than enough. But I might just take it and I guess play it over a Horror. lower the curve slightly because we do want to play 16 lands. That is a lot of mummies. I guess we can take Painful Lesson. I don't know. Could I even play it? Suppose it's possible. I don't think the card's very good in the format, though. Too aggressive, once again. Alright. Supernatural Stamina, I think, is probably making the deck, although... What am I playing it over? I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. I actually think Supernatural Stamina is legitimately good in a deck like this. I mean, with these miasmic mummy turds. Comes back and makes each of us discard again, I guess. I don't know. None of these cards matter. I guess Shed Weakness is whatever. Okay. What? Hooded Brawler. Are you crazy? What kind of nuts person would let it go that late? We're going to take Pursue Glory. I don't think we're going to play it, though. Whatever. Colossopede. Argument. And last pick Cultivator. Well, interesting. Okay, so... Yeah, this is looking pretty okay to me. Pretty much okay. Yeah, so we can even cut a creature. And remember, Liliana's Mastery is still a creature, so we'd still be at 15. So I might be okay cutting something here. We actually have more zombies than one might think. I mean, we have the 5 mummies, which is insane. And then we have these 2 mummies. That's 7 zombies already. Plus 8, 9, 10 zombie cards? 11? Wow. We, like, inadvertently built a zombie deck. And I could play Cradle, too. Which I probably won't do, to be honest. Although we're not color intensive beyond the Liliana's Mastery. Maybe. Maybe. Probably not, though. I just need to make 1 cut. This is a creature. Fling's not looking that good, but it just kills people. That's the thing about Fling. We don't have super high power stuff though, which does make Fling worse. Like just flinging for 3 damage. Pretty mediocre. And even, I mean, 4 is like the best that our deck can do. Maybe 7 if we get lucky with the brute strength synergy, but, or I guess stamina too. Thing is, I don't like cutting Fling, because then when I'm playing games, there's always a time where it's like, man, if I had a Fling right now, my opponent would just be dead. But I don't know what to cut. Maybe one of the mummies. Just because they're pretty painfully mediocre. They are, in fact, black grizzly bears, which is not that good. Not that good, but I do want to play the stamina and the brute strength and all these removal spells and stuff. So, yeah, we can cut a creature. Maybe just cut one of the mummies. They're pretty turdy. Certainly worse than Festering Mummy, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. We can pretty much deal with anything. We've got good tricks and removal and fine creatures. And we have 15 creatures, including the Mastery. So, yeah, I can do this, I guess. Alright, I guess. This is what we're going to do. We'll do an 8-8 split, I assume. No. 10-6? What are you, crazy? I only have 3 more black cards. Oh, I guess this one's 4 more black cards. Whatever. Even if I put this over here, I still want to do 8-8. Although, no, I need it on turn 2 for Nefcrop Entangler. I could do 9-7, I guess, but I kind of... I don't like it. I think I'm just going to do 8-8. So, black-red aggro. Pretty fine looking deck. Guess we're running like this, so we'll see you round 1. That was a close one. I actually need this fetid pools in here, so swap that out. Save the deck. And do her again. Alright, we'll see you in a sec.